Hello, everybody. I'm on early because I'm reading your comments and I'm seeing that Critical Role is on today. Hold up. What is this nonsense? Stop with the music. Stop the music. Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm reading your comments. Hello, Alex. What is up? Alex, let's see who's here. I just randomly saw like a comment in the beginning or something on my phone that said Critical Role is doing tonight. I don't know why I'm looking over here. Someone the other day was saying I keep looking to the right and I didn't realize recently I keep doing that. I don't know why I'm doing it. I think I'm just like looking at my screen and not realizing. But hey, why is Critical Role doing it tonight? I'm just curious. I'm going to open all my beverages and we're going to mix our drinks and stuff. I got a case of Smirnoff Red, White, and Blue. They're very strong, like, I guess seltzers, maybe? I don't know, but they're interesting. Two shot. Oh, they're doing a. Wait, a two shot. I'm assuming that's like a one shot, but with two episodes. But is it about, what is it? EXU is one shot that they're doing. Oh, okay. EXU, VOD. What is VOD? I'll settle for the VOD for EXU. I don't know what EXU is. Is EXU something that will spoil something for me? I have my you guys have probably seen this one once or twice already. I've already recycled through all the Mighty Nine shirts, but it is literally was 75 degrees, 80 degrees yesterday, and now it is already back down to 30 where I am. We're having 50-degree swings in New Jersey. So I'm like going out in t-shirts, coming home and having to throw on heated vests. Exandria Unlimited. Oh, okay. I've heard of that. I thought it was 4 episodes, Exandria Unlimited, outside of campaign 3. I've seen that name, Exandria. I've seen that name. I mean, it's the world. It's the world. So what I'm doing, guys, while we talk now, guys, what do you think? If you guys are all gonna go over there, no sense in finishing episode 5 on here. I'm thinking maybe at 9 o'clock we'll just go for the hour. There's an hour from now to the break. And then 20 minutes because for whatever reason they did it out of order this week. We could just do the hour, like go to from 9 to 10. I think you guys said 10 o'clock is when they start. We could just go from 9 to 10 and then end it. You guys go watch campaign or whatever, the one shot, two shot, whatever it is. And I'll just throw the last 20 minutes in a video and then just throw it up on YouTube. If you want, I could do it that way. That way we don't intertwine, because I honestly didn't know that was a thing. People probably said it in the comments, but I've been really busy this week. If you guys didn't notice, the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been lacking content. I mean, I get your guys' videos out. I get the campaign videos out. I get Adventure Time out. I do like a movie here and there, but I like to do a lot more than I've been doing. I've just been very busy. Family stuff, closing on a house, lots of things going on. So my business partner, is on vacation in Dubai for, well, it's a business trip, but he's been there for like 2 weeks. So I'm running everything for multiple companies and helping my father. And it's just a lot. It's a lot. So anyway, what do you think? Is that good? On the last Thursday of every month, they now have a break and often do a special with other people. This week, it's a two shot, a house grats. Beth, what is up? It is a shore house. I had to sell my parents' shore house and reinvest into another rental property, or you pay an exorbitant amount of taxes. So you basically had to reinvest money. So it was technically my parents' shore house that I had to sell and then buy another property. But I mean, one day it's going to be mine. So thank you. Cheers to that. Nothing bad happened. My parents are fine. Nothing bad happened. So it's not like it was a bad thing and it just happened. EXU was 8 episodes in the original run. One new one just came out, and I believe another is coming out soon. Did like mini campaign of guests. I thought it was 4 episodes. I don't know if you guys said in the chat, but do you think I should do that? Should I just do an hour at 9 o'clock? Like we'll start right at 9, even though I usually start 9:30. I'm just assuming a lot of you are going to go want to watch that, and I don't blame you. I didn't know. Maybe we'll do. The second part is out tonight. Oh, for that. Okay. Happy April Fool's Day. Oh my God. Is everyone See, I almost think that's an April Fool's joke now. Is it an April Fool's joke? That'd be amazing if you all collaborated on an April Fool's joke that's telling me Critical Role isn't on is on tonight. A bit late, but glad to hear you here. Glad to be here. What is up, Colvin, Amelia, Jonathan, Levi, Vero? I definitely have seen you. I've seen all of you, I think, at least once or twice. Not a joke. Happy birthday to my sister, owner of one of the world's owner of one of the worst birthdays ever. Why is that? Happy birthday to my sister. Well, because of April Fools. I was thinking there's more to it or something. So maybe we'll do that, guys. Maybe just to make things, we'll do a quick one tonight. We'll have a quickie. We'll do an hour. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, there is 1 hour from where I left off after part 2 to the break. So maybe we'll just do that, and then we'll cut it off, and then I'll do the last 20 minutes, because I think after they come back from break, they do like another 20 minutes and then end it. I don't know why they did it like that. You guys have probably already said it 10 times to me in the chat, but if you didn't, I don't know why they did it like that. Why they would go almost an entire episode without a break and then break when they only had 20 minutes left. My guess is they didn't realize time got away from them, and then they're like, I'm literally going to piss my pants. I've been in that situation before where people are like, it's just like another 5 minutes, and you're like, I don't care. I will literally pee my pants. So maybe that's what happened. I don't know. But I'm quite happy to watch you and just watch the second shot, the 2-shot ending later on Twitch. Callisto, unless Critical Role is trolling us, I wonder, well, you guys have said they've done it before. If you guys told me this is the first time they've ever done that, I would have been like skeptical. But if you tell me they've done it before, its odds are just falling on that day. Like I was watching last night, there was a thing on the news of like funny things that happened over the course of the last week besides the Oscar slap from Will Smith. But one of the craziest things was they had a picture day on St. Patrick's Day, and they either didn't realize it or didn't realize how much insanity would ensue from it. And all the kids were green screened out because the photo company they hired green screened everybody. And go check it out. Go type in St. Patrick's Day's like school photos or something like that. It'll pop up. It was pretty hilarious. I saw it on the news last night. Oh my God, that is highly carbonated. Oh shit, hey, didn't realize we were starting early. The dude JB. I only started early because people said there is a Critical Role thing on tonight. I'm not sure if I should cut mine short and not interfere. Like, I just don't want to do it at the same time if it's going to like mess people up and make you have to choose. And the dude JB, I just clicked something that should have given you moderator rights. I don't know how all that stuff works. I think I just click a button and you're allowed to commit crimes now without any penalties whatsoever in any aspect of your life. You could just go rob a store right now. Not that you want to, not that I condone those things, but I think you're allowed to now. I saw that it was funny. Yeah, they definitely don't take breaks during a battle if they can help it. I assume that's what it was. So they must run right through and then go like 20 more minutes. So I guess they do like a quick 20 minutes. Nah, it's fine. I always watch the VOD on Twitch or on YouTube later. It's not a big deal. All right, maybe I'll just do it because it gives, you know what? Maybe I'll just do it. And if you got to go, you got to go. No big deal. I understand. It'll probably run 20 to 30 minutes into Critical Roles. So you could always jump over and check it out later. I'll do it like that. And you guys have the option. Check mine out later. Do whatever you want. It's up to you. I won't know. I'll probably see whether you're in the chat or not. And if I see your name disappear, I'm going to be like, that mother. No, I'm just joking. I probably wouldn't notice in the sense of the way the chat goes and everything. I'll probably reread everything 30 times and it'll take me a year to realize who is where and when and why and how, because I don't want to leave how out. Let me see what I've missed. I'm in for whatever Jay thinks will help his viewership, YouTube ratings, revenue stream. Daniel O'Day. So guys, I guess we'll just do the norm then, because it's almost 9 o'clock. I guess we'll roll for a little bit. The only reason I feel bad is because I made it a point to say in the other thing, in like the last videos, I usually don't start till 9:30, so don't worry. And then the first time I fully establish something, people are going to be like, dude, what did you do? So maybe we'll just roll with it. That or the dude JB just banned everyone. That's right. He just banned. The power went to it. The power went to his head. In my group, we have run late. In my group, we have run late because of fights. Not often, though. I have the power, He-Man. So what do you guys? I mean, I know it's been talked about by everybody under the sun. Under the sun, right? We're all under the sun. Most of us, I'd hope. What did you think of the slap? I've heard a million things from other people, but I honestly haven't talked to anyone besides my family. And we all have the same opinion. And I'm just curious. I'm assuming everybody at this point has gone through the gamut of like everything that's going on. You have a wrench now. The dude JB now has a wrench. When whatchamacallit, I've totally just brain farted on everything in my life, and I have to start all over again. All of you explain life to me. It was uncalled for. Will smacked him. Big deal. I mean, honestly, I think the whole thing is insane that it is now. I've heard more about the Will Smith slap than I have the war going on and everything, pretty much everything else. Anything else going on in the world has been sidelined for it. That's what I think is most funny, that it has become that big of a thing in general. I think that's what Amelia's kind of saying, if not more so, but I get it. I honestly don't care too much, but he should have been ejected. Yeah, that's basically where I was at. I was just curious if anyone had any crazy theories, because I've talked to a few people that still think it's a hoax, that like it's a joke, and that it's like leading up to something. The reason I bring it up is I have conspiracy theory friends, and a lot of conspiracy theory shit is being spoken, and I just thought it was hilarious. I don't believe that. Will may be stripped of his Oscar. I honestly thought they were both out of line and the whole thing was ridiculous. The dude JB is a TF engineer. Yes. Time fighting engineer. I'm going to say TF. What is TF? I know I know I'm probably supposed to immediately know what that is, and it sounds like something I should know. But I'm going to say time fighting. Anybody see Morbius? We got a couple minutes. Maybe I'll start at 9 o'clock. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's the other thing that was going on today. Everything I saw was reviews on how horrible Team Fortress. I was too lazy. I got you. No big deal. Everywhere I looked, everyone was saying how Morbius was so horrible. The only ones I saw was Tyrone Magnus, and I think it was like John Campia, where like it wasn't bad. It was like a 90s. A lot of people said it was comparable to a 90s superhero comic book movie like Blade or Fantastic Four, which obviously is a negative considering it is 30 years later, but I don't know. I'm going to check it out. Team Fortress. The joke was done in poor taste because it was the expense of a disease that said Will Smith was so far out of line. That said, Will Smith was so far out of line. Yeah, that's basically my stance. Inappropriateness all around, but some things are more inappropriate than others. Love me some Campia and Magnus. I feel like Tyrone Magnus is one of the first reactors I've ever watched. He was really up there. There used to be a guy, I don't even know if he still does reactions because I didn't see him for a while. His channel at one point got suspended or banned, and then I kind of like didn't watch him for a while. His name was Blasphemous HD. This was going back 6-7 years ago. I remember it was around the time that the female Ghostbuster movie trailer came out, because that was one of the things I remember watching. So it had to be like 2016, 2015. I started watching this guy over 7 or 8 years ago. And Blasphemous HD, something happened where I remember it was almost like what happened with me, but he was on a much larger scale. I had like million plus subscribers, and they, I believe, shut his channel down, and I didn't see him again. That's a question I have. What are your favorite reaction channels? I personally enjoy Blind Wave, Sean Tank Top, and The Previewed. I watch Blind Wave a lot. Blind Wave's one of my favorites. Blind Wave, though, I don't know. I feel like Blind Wave talks a lot. So I'll usually watch Blind Wave if it's something I'm really into, because I like watching other people's ideas and theories. If it's something I kind of just want to check a quick reaction, like a show I follow on a weekly basis, I will still watch Blind Wave, but I won't watch their whole episode. I'll kind of just cut through. I totally understand why people skip intros and exits, because sometimes you just dig things more than others. And I do it too. But if like you have a Lost reaction, like Blind Wave's doing Lost, I'll watch the whole reaction for that, because I like to see how other people think things are going down. And Rich, is it? I believe it's Rich on Blind Wave that's watching Lost right now. He's a smart dude, but has like a different way of looking at things that I'm used to most people looking at things. So I find Rich quite interesting. Hey Jay, first time catching live. As someone from Louisiana, I was wondering, what is your relation to the Saints? If you haven't heard my Saints story, I'm a huge New Orleans Saints fan. That is one of the reasons I started doing YouTube. Go check out the video on that if you want more information. But basically, to sum it all up, I'm a massive Saints fan. Back in high school, we all threw, when none of us were football fans. Me and my friends back in high school, there was like 5 or 6 of us. None of us were football fans. We threw the worst football teams into a hat, drew them out, and whatever you went with, like whatever you picked out, you had to go with as your team. I got the New Orleans Saints. Somebody got the Titans. Somebody got the Jaguars. Somebody got whatever the hell else was in there at the time. This is 20 plus years ago now that I graduated high school. So I ended up with the Saints, and it was, you got to ride or die with that team. Now, obviously, you didn't have to 20 plus years later, but I stuck to my guns, and I actually became a massive football fan, and I've been a Saints fan ever since. And then when they got screwed in the playoffs 3 years ago is when I started doing YouTube. So it all kind of like came from that. Never lived in Louisiana. I've never lived there. I've been there a bunch of times. I was going to say I've never went to school there, but I don't know why I'd go to school there if I never lived there. That'd be a little rough. Personally, I really enjoyed Blind Wave's DBZA. Is that Dragon Ball Z? I've never seen Dragon Ball Z. So if that's what that is, I apologize. I was confused for a second. I've been a Dolphins fan since I could talk, and I have an opinion on sports. Well, what do we got? Ukulele J. I like that one. I won't forget you, because that's half my name. And the half being ukulele. I was born Ukulele Masters. Seahawks fan, Alex Villalobos, Dragon Ball Z abridged. Okay. Somebody told me that was the way to watch it. They said if I ever watch Dragon Ball Z, to watch the abridged version. How do I look? I didn't even realize I never adjusted the lighting. I kind of just threw the light on. Maybe I'll take a gander. Let's take a gander. Oh, I can't. Never mind. We're just going to have to go. Oh, no, never. I can. I just want to make sure. I just realized I never adjusted the lighting or anything. So now it's probably like really... I guess it was good enough. All right, let me go back and boop. A bridge version is the only way to watch Sword Art Online. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I was supposed to watch Sword Art Online once too. I think I watched like 1 or 2 episodes. I love it. But it was like one of those things where I had so many other shows. There's been shows where I've watched 1 or 2 episodes, and then new shows started that I have to continue on the channel, and I forget, and then I get lost. That's a way to watch it. I mean, it's a fucking beautiful and perfect, but it is still an abridged version, so you'll miss out on a bunch of stuff. And 50% off. What was 50% off? That's right. That's why somebody told me to watch it like that. Somebody said you could watch it much faster and quicker, which is, obvious, I guess. So, guys, let's recap real quick. Is there anything I missed? Those of you who watched part 2, those of you who watch on Patreon, how am I not catching something? Somebody was telling me that I might not be thinking of gnolls, that I might be thinking of some other creature. I can't remember how to pronounce it, but it's something with a K. Kobolds? Kobolds? I don't know what that is, honestly. I've probably seen it or heard of it before, but it didn't ring a bell. But I thought gnolls were short little stocky guys. So right away, when they said were hyenas and werewolves, I thought we really were getting werewolves and were hyenas, and I got so excited. But clearly, that is not the case. While we're talking, I'm just going to shimmy some screens around here. We're going to get this thing going. Gnomes. I know gnomes are tiny, but gnolls I thought were... Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have the black screen up either. Gnolls I thought were... Gnomes are short, stocky guys. Yeah, like there we go. Kobolds are small dog-like dragonoids. I do actually, now that I see that word, I do recognize the word, but I don't know. Oh, I'm forgetting that we're live. In my head, I'm forgetting, like, I mean, I know we're live, but I'm forgetting that I gotta, like, do things fast or I risk getting in trouble for everything in my life. We're just getting the clock ready. Bear with me while I lose my focus because I'm doing things. So we have no Ashley Johnson. I think I'm going to put it on this side this week at the risk of blocking out some of Tal'dorei. Only because I want to see the map, and that's how the map is over there. So we're going to do it like that. Let me make sure everything's good still. All right, guys, so that's how we're going to see it. That is the time. That is the current time we're going to start at. 2 hours, 4 minutes, 33 seconds. So everybody go. We're still not going to start for like another 15, 20 minutes. WoW's gnolls are a bit shorter, but not small. Maybe like 5 foot. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe compared, like I always used to be like a warrior, Tauren, and Taurens are real tall. So maybe to me, I'm thinking they were smaller, but maybe I was like much bigger beastie. Ashley comes in and out, but from around episode 80, she is finally back permanently. Kobolds have a very short life expectancy. 11 days? Is that the life expectancy? Or is 11 days something else? I'm assuming Levi was saying 11 days. Is that the same? Because that is a short life expectancy. Is damn right. I put the link to the D&D Beyond page for gnolls into the YouTube comments for the last video. He probably didn't see it though. Oh, okay. I did scan through the comments, but if I saw links, usually when I see links, I immediately assume like it's a bot or something like that. So I'm sorry. I probably saw it and then like went over it. No, that's just a joke. It's a reference. Ha ha ha. 11 days. 11. What is that from? Now I feel like I catch the reference to Spurt. I don't know what that is. 11 days. I feel like that's from something. I might be thinking of a different number of days. Maybe I'm thinking of 7 days with rings. Rings. Or, well, I guess there is a rings. You'll get there in about a year. 11 days is a reference to Spurt. People have mentioned Spurt. Also, hi, guys. Indigor, what is up in the chat? I don't see it. I guess you just jumped in here. Who else do we have here? We have Tharincher. Is that how I'm saying it? Well, that's how I'm saying it, but I don't know if that's correct. Vero G. That name, now there's a capital G, but I know who you are. Canadian Kaz. Definitely saw you before. That's a new one, though. I've never seen that one. You think everything is from something. I do think everything is from something. I think I've just watched so much stuff that at some point, even if it's not a reference, it's got to have been in something at some point. Everything's been in something at some point, I would think. Travis hates the ring girl. The ring girl is terrifying. And that would explain why you've never clicked on any of the genuinely helpful links I posted before. Canadian Kaz. Apologies. I changed to a capital. We are now capital J. Media bleed. What is a media bleed? I read things so quick that sometimes they all just blend and then I just lose my mind. Like the animated Critical Role recaps. I tried to get you to watch the Meet the Mighty Nine one. I'm sorry, I'll pay more attention to them now. I went down like there was a time where like every other comment was a bot like a year ago, and then I got like used to seeing links as bots, and then I run from them. I apologize. It's my fault. It's my phobia of bots. I am drinking. If you guys jumped in late, first off, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. We're gonna start a little earlier. I'm gonna start like 9:15. Since we jumped in early, I'm gonna jump in like 9:15. But the liquor store by me stocked up on these again. These are usually only around like 4th of July, Labor Day, stuff like that. They're red, white, and blue Smirnoff smashes. I don't know why, but they're so frigging delicious. They're like this bluish color, and it tastes like rainbow, not rainbow, blue, like a blue raspberry cotton candy. It literally tastes like liquefied blue raspberry cotton candy. And you barely can even taste the alcohol, which honestly is extremely dangerous because one of these 24 ounces is equivalent to probably 8 beers. One of these, am I doing that math right? 1, 2, 3, 86, maybe like 6 beers. Probably equivalent to like 6 beers. So a 6 pack. This is like a 6 pack right here because it's double the alcohol. It's a little more than double the alcohol, but also twice the size of a can, or yeah, a little more than twice the size because it's 25 ounces. I've got my eyes on you, Canadian Kaz, just in case. I promise I'm not a bot. LOL, no worries. I understand. I used to love Smirnoff Blacks. Callisto, I had Smirnoff Black a couple times. I feel like as I got older, there's such a shock to your system that as like a younger person, I don't know. I feel like we all said our ages last time. Can't remember everybody's, but we were all around the same age. I'm 40. I feel like we were all relatively around 30, 40, give or take. Some younger, obviously, some older, but I feel like when I hit my 30s, having a Smirnoff Black it felt like a bomb dropped in my stomach. I think it's just too much sugar and alcohol at once. Oh no, the power has gone to his head. The power, I have the power. Oh no, that is the dude. We're talking the dude. Bidet chat, what is up, Mad Loath? I've missed some streams, but I'm back. How y'all doing? We're doing good. I speak for everyone. No, I don't. I apologize. Everyone can speak for themselves, but mwahaha, says dude. The dude. 28, Colvin. That's your age. I used to drink them in my early 20s. I am also thinking of Four Loko Black. They had Four Loko Black. And Four Loko, this is like the equivalent to a regular Four Loko, alcohol-wise. They made Four Loko Black, which was like almost 2 times a Four Loko. So it would have been like, I think that would have been like 8 beers. So you're a moderator now. Yes, the dude JB I spoke to him privately, asked if he'd be okay with it. He agreed. I thank him. He is now a moderator. One of the first, if not only ones I've ever done. I think the only other person I've ever made a moderator besides my brother was somebody in one of the football streams that would help out when my brother wasn't around. So the dude, I appreciate it. Yeah, Lace Up Hockey is also going to be a moderator. I haven't seen Lace Up Hockey in the chat yet. So I don't know where they are, but hey, they are allowed to have other things to do. I am not anybody's keeper. I can't drink Four Locos anymore. Yeah, Four Locos. I mean, I literally feel like it's got to be the sugar because I used to drink 4 of them. I would drink Four Locos and I would only explode after midnight. I think I'm the youngest here. Mad Loath. Did we have I mean, if you'd like to say your age, you're welcome to it. Then I will stop drinking alcohol for the rest of the chat. If you're under the age of 21, no, I'm just joking. I will drink my face off. I don't condone it. It's horrible. Colvin saying most definitely was the sugar. Mad Loath, 23. I found it shocking that when I did football streams, it went from anywhere from a couple dozen people to a couple hundred people on any given week. And I would say more than 50% of the people in the football streams, I would stream every Saints game live and kind of do what I'm doing here and then show replay, stuff like that. I got flagged once or twice, but I would kind of do things I probably shouldn't have done. Either way, half my audience was under the age of 20. Most of them, I would say, were like 10 and 12, 13, like in that age, like borderline middle school into high school age. And I would like get ripped drunk. I would have censor, like I would literally put like things up like warning, drinking heavily and cursing my head off. And maybe that's why I had a younger crowd. But this is like in the beginning when I like didn't know what to do and I just would like rant and rave and stuff like that. I guess that's kind of still what I do. But I just thought it was hilarious that once I started talking to my audience, I literally had like a very young audience, considering it was drinking and football and insanity. But hey, Snuffy357, 30 years old. I turned 40, 43 here, Levi. I turned 40 in October. And it was one of those things where I've never felt old, not to make other people feel old, but I mean, if you're 40, I'm 40 as well. And this is my opinion. I didn't feel old till I turned 40. I don't know why, but just having, I mean, I feel like 40 is like, I'm just approaching middle age. I mean, nowadays 100 is doable. So like, you turn 50, that's like middle age to me. Middle of 100 is 50. So like now all of a sudden I feel like old and now everything is like, now I'm like, I'm going to enjoy my money and I'm going to not work out as much, even though I probably should work out more because I want to have more time to do things I want to do. And I just feel like things changed a lot more. And here we are now. I really enjoy the people in the chat here on the channel. I am 38, so getting close. Callisto, I apologize if I make it sound horrible. The funny thing is my brother is 2 years older than me. Me and my brother, very close growing up our whole lives. We shared a bedroom for half our lives growing up. We didn't have much money. We moved around a lot. I feel like we moved at least 8 times before I entered high school, which some people I know move more than that. But to me, with the people I live with now and I grow up with and my friends, most of them have lived where I live their entire lives, if not all of them. Most of them, if not all of my friends, have lived in the same spot, or like maybe it's their second home only because they got married and moved out of their parents' house or something like that. A lot of people I know still help their parents, still live with their parents, live in like big houses with 2 families, stuff like that. So it's doable. But my brother and me grew up like in the same room and everything, close relationship. He's 42. And he told me kind of the similar thing I'm saying now. He was like, I didn't feel old till I turned like 39, 40 years old. And maybe that's why it's in my head. And now I'm going on rants. I'm going on crazy rants about age. I have 5 kids, so I feel 100. I have no kids. I've never been married. I got close twice. I've been engaged twice, but I've never been married, have no kids. And I was engaged for the first time when I was 19 years old. Engaged for the first time, never got married. Second time, I was in my 20s. And then from there on, I've had many girlfriends, but never got engaged again. I've never seen a more welcoming and kinder YouTube community than yours, Jay. Alex Villalobos has such lovely comments. I feel like I saw another one earlier as well. But Alex Villalobos, well, not you're part of that community, and it's not my doing that the community is so lovely. But I appreciate that everyone is having a good time and enjoying the chat. It's awesome that I see not only the same names each week, but I keep seeing new names, and those names come back following weeks. So, I mean, we've got a solid audience. We get a good 3 to 4 dozen people just watching, talking like this, which is something. This is what I would get on average at the peak of my sports stream. So, being as we haven't even started the show yet, that's pretty awesome. And like you said, everyone's awesome. In my football streams, I'd get a lot of hostility because people would come from other teams. We're all on like the same team here. No one's like rivals. When I would do football streams, people would come in and be like, whoever they were playing. If the Saints were playing like the Packers, I would have half the stream being like Packers people freaking out. Like, you suck. Your team sucks. I hate everything about you. I hope you die. And then at the end, they'd be like, I'll see you next week. And I saw them next week, usually. Tell your friends. Tell your friends about it. I've never seen any bop bop bop. I felt like I was much, much older when I played rugby for a year. Rugby is a sport that I've never played, but I actually have seen it professionally played, and it looks quite aggressive. Let's say that. Quite aggressive. Nothing I want to dabble in. Only maybe when I was younger, that'd have been something I'd be into. But I feel like now I would break. I feel like if I played rugby now, I'd hold my own for 10 minutes and then be sore and broken for a week or two. That's how I felt when I used to fight MMA fighters. I literally used to spar with MMA fighters. And by spar, I mean I was the bag basically. And I considered myself a pretty awesome street fighter. I would literally be the punching bag. I would just get the crap beat out of me. I was basically a sparring dummy. And after I would do this, and I would do this for fun. I would get really drunk with friends and they would like spar me. They would beat the crap out of me before a big fight. I remember putting ice bags on my body and being broken for like 3 or 4 days. And this was like when I was in the best shape of my life in my 20s. It was miserable, but I did it for fun and I drank heavily. And it was a time, guys. It was a time. We're going to start in about 5 minutes. I know I said 9:15, but we're all jumping in here. I almost feel bad starting early, so maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just go to 9:30 like I tell everybody. I feel like if I start 5 minutes early, someone's going to come in at 9:30 and say, "ViewMasters, you lied to me. You told me 9:30. You lied to me, and now I'll never be trusted again." And I don't want that reputation. I can't have that reputation. I want trust and love and seltzers. See, look, I'm mixing also, just in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing over here. I'm also mixing in Truly Wildberry. This is my favorite flavor of Truly seltzers, Truly Wildberry. And I mix it with the Smirnoff Red, White, and Blueberry. Otherwise, my apologies on that somewhat burp. Otherwise, it's way too sugary. The seltzer to me isn't sugary enough because it's low calorie to begin with. And then this is like freaking 1,000 calories of pure sugar. So I mix the two. It gets a nice little blue glow going. And then it lights up. Oh, Jesus Christmas. And then it lights up my life. Baba. All right, let's go to the chat. Critical Role definitely has a lot of toxic fans. Can't be avoided, unfortunately. But this kind of content isn't their cup of tea. So I'm happy that we haven't bled. It hasn't bled in. My eyes just like lost focus. I think I'm going to have to start wearing my glasses. I haven't worn my eyeglasses in 15 years. I was prescribed eyeglasses when I was a kid. And I had a weird thing about wearing glasses when I started doing construction because I'd get like fiberglass and sheetrock dust in my contacts and my glasses. So I literally boycotted my eyesight. And for the last 15 years, I literally have not worn contacts or my eyeglasses. But now it's another 40-year-old thing. I feel like now that I've turned 40, I'm about 2 feet from the monitor and I'm struggling to read. And the chat's not that small. So I don't know. Hey, ViewMasters, I love your reactions. You are awesome. Angelina, what is up? You're, I believe, new to the live stream. I shout out everybody, but I usually notice when a name is new. So Angelina, I feel like you are saying you love my reactions because you are new, and I love that you are here. Angelina, join us every week on Fox Kids. We are in the X-Men cartoon. Very early, there are still only 7 of them. What is that about? Going back to Canadian. Why am I putting this? I'm appreciating rewatching the early M9 stuff. I'm catching little foreshadowing lore stuff from Sam in particular that I completely missed the first time, though. That is awesome. CR is what inspired me to start DMing myself, and now I'm the DM for 3 D&D games going on at the same time. Now, guys, Ukulele J, you could probably tell me this, and then we'll probably start somewhat soon. Everybody, I'm going to ask Ukulele J this. As a Dungeon Master, and I know there's a bunch of you in here, and you've told me you've Dungeon Mastered and stuff, so you can answer as well. But I just saw that, and it triggered in my mind. Do you all do it for fun, Or are there, I mean, I'm assuming there are people, but I'm just curious. I mean, doing it for fun isn't crazy because I'm doing, like, everyone does everything for fun, but do people get paid to do this? I'm assuming yes. I'm assuming, but are there like people that literally do it like as a profession? Like I am a paid dungeon master. I do weekly, like Ukulele J saying I have 3 games. Now you could just be very into it and do 3 games, and that's makes sense to me. But I feel like you could also make money doing it. And if you're like really good at it, I just don't know if it's something that's frowned upon. Like, is that frowned upon to charge to be a dungeon master? Or is that like you should be one with the community or something? I don't know. I wondered. I wonder these things. I do it for fun. I'm not organized enough to make people pay for it. DMing is extremely rewarding. Also, there's professionals that do get paid. We do it out of love. Most DMs aren't paid. But yeah, professional DMing is a thing. Is it ever like a thing? I mean, I know they do it like this. Obviously, we watch Critical Role and stuff. Is it ever like done in a competitive gambling type nature? Like I've seen like World of Warcraft or not World of Warcraft, League of Legends, stuff like that. Do they ever have like dungeon mastering? I mean, I don't know how you do that. I guess it would, I don't know. That wouldn't really work, would it? Because you'd have to like go on an honor system. I guess you'd have to have something formulated. But I don't know. I feel like this could get, I always go to the gambling realm of things because gambling was a huge part of my life for like over a decade. So I'm always thinking of like, how could you incorporate betting into this? Like, I love betting on sports and stuff, but I guess it just wouldn't work. Nah, you can't win D&D. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'm getting at. I've never seen competitive DMing. Like 2 guys just going like you both, I mean, you'd have to really go into it because you'd have to formulate a plan and then basically be on an honor system and have referees and stuff. It'd be weird. I don't even know if you could. Jester's Cupcake says otherwise. I think it may be too collaborative. That's kind of what I'm thinking. You'd have to get like a lot of people involved and everyone on the same page. I don't know. That'd be interesting. Only Laura Bailey can win D&D. Ukulele J, I'm currently working on a world building for my first game as a DM. Some can get paid, but anything I've done was for fun. You can go to a game store and have a DM that works. Whoop. There, mostly people DM for fun. That's what I figured. Miranda, hello. I feel like you were in here earlier. Megadev. I feel like you've been in another chat, but possibly not. I don't feel like I see your name often, but possibly. Jared McGugan. I feel like I've seen you too, but not often. Hammersnarf. What is up, Hammersnarf? It wouldn't really work as a competitive thing. Yeah, I definitely have seen Jared, right? Polygon, I feel like I've seen all of you. Just some are much more often than others. Dan Mini, I don't know what that says. My eyes are blurring when I see things. Dan Mini Gahiti is what it looks like to me. Cheese and crackers. Harp sound for Laura Bailey. I mean, technically, you could look at Matt Mercer as being a paid dungeon master. That's kind of what I was thinking. Because I was like, I do this for fun. But I'm like, technically, I do get revenue for this. But the revenue you get for live streams isn't a whole lot. But technically, I'm getting paid for doing this. But I do it because I enjoy it. I do it for the community. I like to build a fandom. I don't do YouTube for money. I literally do YouTube because I like growing as a community. I like having people to talk to about things. I like growing in numbers. If I had to say there's anything I like, and it's not about fake numbers, because people told me way back in the beginning, there's things you could do where you could almost like buy subscribers, so to speak. Like you have like a giveaway and then like do this and you get 1,000 people and blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, but then I'm like, getting people that are just subscribing to me just because they want me to give them something. And I don't mind if it's something like I'm giving you advice or something like that. But I don't want to have 1,000 subscribers because I gave away a DVD. That to me is like, I'd rather build my community and my viewership and stuff slowly and have people that want to hear me and want to be here rather than have like a fake padded number of 100,000 subs and 1,000 people. There's channels I see where I get higher numbers on my weekly videos and they have like 4 times the subscribers as me. So I immediately see them and I'm like, they must have did something like these other people that tell me you could pad your numbers. I don't like padding my numbers. It's to me, it's silly. I want to just have this. I want to have this kind of community. Anyhow, now that I went off on a rant for 500 reasons about other things, this isn't their mainstream of income. That comes mostly from acting gigs. Nobody says it properly at first. Haha. It's your name. It's Gwiggen. Is that right? Also McGuigan. Okay, McGuigan. Got you. It's Jared. I mean, it's Gerard McGuigan. I love it. So I'm going to keep trying it. But right now, I think I got it. I love your rants, Callisto. I sometimes feel like I'm doing too much ranting. If I do too much ranting, you guys yell at me. Feel free to yell, like not yell at me. Don't be mean and rude. But like if I go off on a rant, just say it in the chat. Be like, Jay, time 9:30, because it is almost 9:30. Be like, Jay, we love it, but we got to get into the show. Your personality is great. It's much more reliable than paying off your fans. You guys, most of you know, I run an arcade. And I run there's like a kitchen and a bar, and you go there to get change. And usually it's 1 or 2 of us there, and I'm there half the week. And I have a large group of people that roll through and eat cheesesteaks and have something to eat just to hear me tell stories. And I thought it was like a joke. And when I had to start helping my father more and taking time off of the arcade, I literally started getting people commenting at Yelp and stuff on like actual, like, what is it called? When they write a review or something like that on Yelp. And they would literally be like, Mondays and Tuesdays aren't quite the same because Jay's story time isn't there. And I'd be like, oh my God, like people literally come in just to hear me talk. And I guess that's how it works. But I don't know. I feel like I never shut up, and I feel bad. Like I should stop. But in your guys' cases, you can't talk back. So I have to fill the dead air. What does that say? 3.5 definitely has a better combat system. Whoa, we did. Oh, the dude. Oh, we're talking about something else. I went too far into the chat. Bop. All right, we're going to go away from this. I have totally gone the other way. Breakdown. Bop. I recreated Warsong Gulch. That's World of Warcraft. Are we talking World of Warcraft? Because I'm pretty sure. Wait, Warsong Gulch. Is that World of Warcraft or is that League of Legends? I definitely know that. In my campaign, I know Warsong Gulch. That's from something. Hello, bees. What is up, D? D, the Hiking Viking. Hiking Viking, I saw you much earlier, and I don't think I shouted your name out. So I don't want you to feel that I missed you. I see some of your names sometimes, and I immediately am just like, oh, there's my buddy. And I like don't shout your name out. So if I didn't shout your name out, I know you probably are like ViewMasters. It's not that big a deal, but it breaks my soul if you don't know that I care. It's capture the flag in WoW. Yes, capture the flag in PvP. Yes, I had the immovable object. I had the impenetrable force, was it? The immovable object and the unbreakable. What was it? I had 2 of the top PvP items at the time. This is like 15 years ago. Immovable object. And I don't remember. Some other, there was like one was defense, one was offense. And I had them, and I grinded for a really goddamn long time to get them, and then I stopped playing right after that. What a waste of my time. Patricia Smith, bidet. All right, guys. Also, hello. All right, everybody. It's 9:30. We have passed by a minute. Everybody sync up. I'll read the next comments, but everybody, thumbs up, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Most of you in here I know, so I'm assuming you've subscribed. Guys, also, if I do anything you think could use improving, feel free to tell me, whether it's the Patreon videos or the parts that I do on YouTube or the live streams itself. Tell me in the comments here or there. I try to see all the comments, but if I don't see your comment in one of the parts, feel free to write it here and I will try to remember. Like it, I'll ban you. The dude JB will ban anyone who does. No, obviously it's a joke, but yes, definitely like the video, subscribe, and then thumbs up when you're ready. We're at 2 hours, and this is If you didn't see in the title, Campaign 2, Episode 5, we're at the 2 hour, 4 minute, and 33 second mark. Once I see enough thumbs up and everyone's ready to go and we're all grooving, we got 43 people in the chat. We were upwards of close to 50 at some point, but we're right in there. We're right in the wheelhouse. That's what we usually have at this point. Hammer Snarf, you know, I'm not playing favorites here, obviously. I love you all equally. But Hammer Snarf, when I see Snarf's picture, it just brings joy to me. As a Thundercats fan, as a child, Snarf was one of those characters. I don't know. It's one of those, it goes back to me just loving small creatures. To this day, I'm still the lover of small little critters. Like even in horror movies and what have you. And Snarf was just such a good one. Snarf, so good. Thumbs up. I can't find the emoticon. Oh, okay. Everyone's thumbs up. And once the chat is filled with thumbs up, we'll start. But I'm going to start hovering over there. We're going to do, you know, the 3, 2, 1 countdown. And then I will start the timer first and then the video because that's how it's got to be or it messes everything up. So we're going to scan a little down. I'm going to burp in the microphone and be rude as shit. I'm sorry, guys, but it's so much more of a pain in the ass to lift the mic and not. So if I burp in the mic, I try to dull it as much as possible. All right. We got Megadev. That kind of, I'm assuming now, is that like Megadeth? It's almost like a thing like Megadeth. Have you listened to the artist Thundercat? I don't think I have. Why did everyone always all for Cheetara? Cheetara? I think you mean why does everyone love Cheetara? Because she's Cheetara. All right, here we go, guys. Ready? We're going to do 3, 2, 1. Megadeth. It is Megadeth. We're going to do 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 2. I'm going to go 1. And I'm going to go like that. We're going to do the Wayne's World one. I know I've changed it probably 3 times. We're going to do 3, 2, 1. And then that's the Wayne's World. That's what we're doing from now on because that's the Wayne's World and that's how I remember. Did you watch Moon Knight? Yes, Alex. I did watch Moon Knight. I also reacted to it. I just didn't have chances to do anything today until I came here to do this. So I will probably chop that up in a YouTube video. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it on Patreon because I have so much content on Patreon now. I'm running out of data and they're already yelling at me for putting up too much stuff. So we'll get to that, but here we go. This is the actual countdown. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. We're in.
Off to the side.
Let me mute that. Let me turn this up. All right. One of these things is firing at Bo. We're good, right? Oh, wait. I got to go back to the chat. We're in. Megadeth, the band. That's what I figured. So, question real quick while we're watching and I'm playing along. Everything's good. Oh, the clock's not there. Where's the clock? Boom, clock's there. Oh! No way! That happened so quick. I did not expect that. I did not expect that to happen that quickly into jumping in. Yeah, so now that just happened, I'm assuming every one of them can have different hit points, or is like a null, like say a null has 15 hit points. Does every null have 15 hit points? Or that one could have 16, one could have 4? Like Final Fantasy did that. Original Final Fantasy had different hit points. Like you could have 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm assuming that's the case. Grandmaster null has more. CJ Cook, what's up? Yeah, I think we figured out the dilemma, my friend. Cheers, CJ Cook. That finishes the Knowles turn. My God. So there's a spear in a head up to the DM. The time still can't be seen, I think. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. I didn't scroll it back down. My bad. My bad. Sometimes I got to scroll it back up after I start it. My bad. Clock, there could be a range, but some folks prefer consistency. That's what I'm wondering. Because I feel like there should be consistency, but some could be like in real life. If you're all human, you're not all 12s. Some are more trained, some are more athletic and prepared than others, experience. Cheers, everyone. CJ Cook. It would be a lot to keep up with if they had different. That's kind of a thing, too. You'd have to be like, bep, 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 that one has this, that one has this. I just always remembered as a kid playing role playing games. I'm pretty sure the original Final Fantasy, as a child, would be like, why is that one got 12 and that one's got 13? They all had different. But I look like a no. Concentration's gone. But he still looks like a null. All right, so Travis is still a shorter null. He said you're on the shorter side, but not like extremely noticeable, according to Matt. I'll catch back up in the chat. I got to go back and forth so I don't miss importantness. Hexblade's curse on that big son of a bitch. On that big son of a bitch. I like that he's like a Texan when he wants to be. I've given a cat 800. He just wouldn't die. Whoa. I have to go back and find out what that one's all about. Oh, hit points. Hit points. We're talking hit points. Eldridge Blast. Let's go. Attack roll. Skadoosh. What is Skadoosh from? Guys, what is Skadoosh from? I know that. Skadoosh. Guys, everything in the stream is good. Now the clock's good. My audio. I have the other audio off, I hope. What? What is that all about? I like how there's multiple side stories going on. I love it. I love that like effect, like the Davy Jones Pirates of the Caribbean kind of thing. That's what it is always reminding me of. Like I love the water, like the sea, the water scares the shit out of me. As in the sense of like the unknown. Like nothing like I wouldn't like run from it in fright. But like the unknown freaks me out in the sense that I want to know more. Like I'd probably run towards it, but I just like the unknown freaks me out. And that's what Travis is half about. Look at this frigger. Damn, up close it looks frigging massive. They both hit great. Oh my god, show Travis's stats. Where did Matt get these figurines? Are these figurines custom made for his thing? Slick. Ah, that's pretty friggin' cool. So what is happening there? Travis splits the damage with him? Was that how that was happening? Travis split the damage? Because that's pretty freaking awesome. Cold damage, he gives him. I think that's what happened. You could buy the figures at any game store. Armor. So there's just ones that look similar to what you'd want. Like Matt makes up a creature and there's something that will resemble that creature. I want that. I'm a massive collector of like little figurines. I have giant china cabinets filled with little like 3-4 inch figurines like that. Ugh, great. What? My God. Bad dog. Yeah. Like I started getting into hot toys. One hot toy could run you 300 to $1,000. You buy like five and you're in debt for the rest of your life. But I love them. I love like lifelike miniatures and stuff. Like, meh. I love meh. They're like adult toys. Uh, Lord has been very quiet. Hey. Hey. Yes. All right, what does that give us? Like, all right. What is that now? How many have we actually? First off, guys in the chat, do they get 30 gold per ear or per 2 ears? I was trying. You guys probably said it in the comments. I said I was really busy yesterday, and then today I got home like right before the live stream. So I'm sorry if I didn't see the comments, but 30 gold per ear, I thought I heard. That would be 60 per head. How many have they killed now? That's either the second or third dead one, I think. Per pair. Okay, it is per pair. That had to be the third one, right? They killed at least two. I think there's two, maybe three. Molly, you're up. Let's go. Do it. I think Molly's gonna get an easy kill here. I'm pretty sure 30 per each ear, per pair. All right, we got a mixed bag over here. I love painting mini. See, I hate painting them. I will pay you to paint mine. I don't like painting them, but I love displaying them. Like I should probably fill this thing behind me with minis and stuff. All hot toys and minis. You missed Molly, you son of a. He must have been close. I was gonna say 21 better hit. 21 better hit. The bluer my drink gets, the stronger it is, just so you know. Critical Role has a bunch, including Matt himself. Think of Fjord's armor like ice shrapnel. Gotcha. Ice shrapnel. Good way to put it. Getting off of that thing. Dance to you, feel better. I know what, like, I feel like me and Sam are on the same page whenever he sings. I know right where he's going. I enjoy it. Get up onto the wall. All right. Plus, all right, let me go back. Critical Role has a blah, blah, blah. That only works on limited number of times, not constant. Eventually the armor will go away. Warlocks have 2 spell slots, very long time. You might look up the spells now and then. Matt said 30 gold per ear, proof of a dead null. Blah, 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 blah. Song compilations of Sam. How many, just because my eyes are so bad, guys, and I don't want to like lean forward and try to look, how many Knolls are left? Counting Grandmaster Knoll. Hellish Rebuke. Hellish Rebuke. I don't recall that one. We don't know for sure. Okay. Oh, what is that? He suffers 2d. What? The way Matt said that, 9. Is this how it all is unraveling? The 9 thing? I feel like this is coming to a. Look at Laura's face. She is loving it. Oh, that's right. We still have. How long does her lollipop last? I totally forgot that was even still around. How long do we have her lollipop? Like, did she say like an hour? Guiding bolt. She is lovely. 24. Concentration up to 1 minute. Cold damage. Bye all. I'm going to watch. Amelia, you probably already left, but God bless. Guiding bolt. Holt de Mont. Oh yeah, that's right. Isn't German like a thing? Like isn't Caleb's German Zemnian? Isn't Zemnian German? Because that sounds like German. 9 again. All right. This has got to be the episode. 1 minute equals 10 rounds. That's right. You guys said 6 seconds, something like that. Oh, somebody probably told me how many. Did somebody tell me how many Knolls are here? The cult of 9 is only just beginning. The lollipop, blah, 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 blah. Gotta run. Hope everybody enjoys. Oh, Jamasta was in here. Jamaster, Ninja Master. Yay, got Zemnian right. Yes, sir, it is. Yes, Ninja Master. It was good to see you. I didn't see you jumped in here. What? Whoa, my God. Liam just went like nuts. Liam said he is throwing a chromatic orb at the big guy. Eh? Hey, he put out a fire. That's interesting. I didn't even think that was going that way. He put out some fire at least. Liam gets super descriptive. My God, he did right there. But that's what I love about Liam. Liam, that's like his thing. That's like what he's good for, is being all about the seriousness of things. He's not a jokester. I mean, if it was Sam or Laura, there'd be a 500 joke thing in between. My bad, guys. I'm just boop. There we go. Yoink. Caleb put out a fire for once. Yes, he did. Good old Caleb. Goblin feet claws. Is that a thing? Can Sam do that? Is that a thing? Sam could just hang drop? How strong are goblin feats? Liam makes me want to be more descriptive when I DM. Yes, I enjoy it. I enjoy that. Attention to detail. These things gotta almost be dead. Liam is a great DM. Whoa. Oh, poopers. +5. I mean, hey, I like that. I mean, I enjoy that they actually deduct or add advantage because of the perception. He had good one shots on the channel. I'll catch the other half when it's uploaded. Have a great night. Colvin, take care. Jeff Lund, what is up? I see you, Jeff Lund. Alex Villalobos, Liam makes blah, blah, blah. He had good one shots. I don't think goblins could do that. Matt's just going to let him cuz. I was going to say, that's interesting. Good night, Colvin. No spoilers as far as I could tell. Guys, I appreciate those who are staying with me. If you got to go, I understand as well. I'll be here for another hour plus. Six points of bludgeoning damage. I'm getting used to the talk and the damages and I'm throwing myself in and I'm starting to get it. Liam, look, see Liam coming back. That guy. He's that guy. What is he drinking? I always get interested. What are they drinking? What's their drink of choice? Yes! Star Wars Flourish? Is that like the Star Wars kid? Is that what she's talking about? Skeletal guy. 14. I don't know about that one. I think that's short. Oh, she got it. Damn. So there is a difference. So that one was damaged before. I like that. She asked Matt which one's weaker. He said, well, this one is a He didn't flat out tell her, but it was weaker. I like it. Flurry of blows. We've definitely seen flurry of blows before. Matt loves a dark and stormy night. I think Matt's general role is if he doesn't have a mechanical effect on the game, You can describe your action however you want. I dig it. Unless chutney is a spoiler. You son of a... Oh, we're getting a little marital spat. I was trying to think of what the heck to call it. No reason Chut would be a spoiler. Totally different character. Regular Knowles. Regular Knowles. Regular Knowles. Regular Knowles. Regular Knowles. Regular Knowles. Put some sugar on him. Love it. I'm mixing drinks still, guys. I feel like it's way too blue, if you know what I'm saying. All right, what is that now? How many is that, guys? That's at least 4, maybe 5 we've killed. We still got the Big Daddy left, right? Is that all? There's maybe the Big Daddy? Look at what Marisha's doing. Totally in no way, shape, or form similar to anyone else. Quick timeout. I love it. I love it. All right. Looks like I can't see what they're doing. Matt, there we go. I was going to say they're not changing the camera angle and we can't see what Matt's doing. What? We got to step. What did he say? Oh, there is a lot more. All right. Yeah. I mean, if we take them all down, we're going to get some large amount of gold unless they lie. I mean, is that a thing? Could we kill them all and then they go, "We don't got the gold. Sorry." Is that a thing? Could you get like stiffed? I guess you could. I guess Matt could do whatever he wants. Ah, all right. Well, but I'm a knoll. It's me, Travis the knoll. Oh, so they don't. Okay, so Travis as a knoll did not make much difference. Oh, that is something about that description. The arrow grabbed into the meaty part below the knee. Yeah, if Matt wants to be a bit of a dick, it would be funny for sure. Anything that could happen in real life could happen in D&D. This has been fun. I love this. Gonna be blah blah blah. Emily Mary, welcome, and also this has been fun. I love these. Gonna go watch. I understand. I had to reread that just in case I read that wrong. But thanks for joining. Throw up a like before you go, and I love you just as much as the rest. See ya. The dude JB. Cheers to you for helping out tonight and from here on until you choose to relinquish your sword. Eldridge Blast. I'm almost done with one can. That's why I keep playing with them. I'm trying to like get rid of one so I could accomplish my journey of getting drunk. I'm a fucking get out of this. I love Travis. Seems like the type of guy that would never curse, but then sometimes he'll just like innocently curse for no reason, and it's like yeah, it's not even like a curse because it's Travis saying it. Oh, is Travis gonna get knocked out? Whoa! What is he at? What is he at? Travis curses more as the show goes on. Willie is married to Laura. Balls, shit, ducking, dick balls, Bailey. What is that? Is that from something? That's great. If what? What? Are you kidding me? That is awesome. That might be one of the coolest things I've seen them do. That might be one of the cool. He used one of his own guys to deflect a blast. I love it. No. What? Oh, are you shitting me? Ah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, we gotta go after him, right? They're saying we gotta, but like, whoa. How much distance does this thing make? Marion Ravenwood, what is up in the chat? They're actually both sleeping on the bed. The cats are sleeping on the bed right here. Uh, I would assume, I mean, this hasn't been spoken, this is unspoken, but I feel like the Grandmaster Knoll ears should be worth at least double, right? Triple? He's huge. He's big. I mean, I wouldn't sell him for less than triple. Triple. I want triple. The scimitar. Oh, in twain. He cut Robin's arrow in twain. I've never heard anyone else ever say in tween, in twine, except in Robin. You could make that argument definitely. They are certainly, they can certainly try to go after them. My God, show me the money. I mean, kitties. I cannot believe this thing ran away. Oh, I remember that in games. I remember that in games. You would expend so much like items and time, and then some shit would run away on you. I feel like we went from like a slow battle into this like constant insanity out of like nowhere. It's not really the ears themselves that have value, just proof you did some work. All right, gotcha. Ah, boom. I expect after all this is over, I mean, at some point it's going to be over because this isn't the end of the campaign. I expect either Not or Laura to run around and count everything and probably try to cheat on the bodies and ears to get more gold or something. I don't know. I just feel like the two of them are going to be mischievous about all this. Letting bad guys get away makes it all the more satisfying when you find them again. Correct, Megadev. Correct. I will concur. You concur? I concur. This is the one you licked. Sam Spit. Not good luck. They are tricksters, lol. Yes, that's why I'm assuming they're going to start being devious, somewhat devious. Guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I want to hit at least 50 likes or I will cry all night long. Twain is an Archaic medieval English term. I got you. That ends Jester's turn. Caleb's up. What are you going to do? My same pony. Dog and pony trick. Whoa. I feel like they're... Shimon. Oh. Come on. Saying thanks, Keyleth. We heard Keyleth there. I hope Liam just starts like slaughtering Knowles. I mean, they could literally get several hundred gold from all this. That's massive to me. Like after we just had to grind it out to get a book and some stuff. That one's about to go down. That one's about to go down. Not. I wish we got an update of their stats. I'm surprised that, I mean, maybe it's for the ambiguousness of it because they don't want you to. Maybe you got to keep track. I feel like some of them, especially Ford, is very close to death or unconsciousness. Don't make Jay cry, guys. Oh, I am an idiot. I never put that together. Arcane Trickster and Trickster Cleric. Don't make Jay cry. Don't make me cry, guys. I'll cry. I'll cry. Damn it. It gets towed away. Hideous Laughter. That's another new one. It's great once you start getting gold and that's what I'm thinking. Like we get a couple hundred gold, that opens the doors to new things. I'm assuming we can go to shops. We can be like, yo, you got that new Bowie album? I would love to buy like 20 gold. I want the new Bowie album. And we can go listen to Bowie. I'd do it. It's worth it. Not. The untouched one. He's going for the untouched one, I see. I see. Oh. Oh. That's why you do it. All right, that was correct to do. My bad. What? I love it. Oh, shit. But now you have more aggression towards you. Not run. Stealth? Maybe. Maybe. 13, 13, 13. I don't know. I don't know. Bo, you're up. I love it, like a John Woo film. You gotta like strut out. Boo boo doo doom. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. In another dream or so, even though that's not what that says at all. In another dozen or so episodes, they did an HP counter. It was an experiment that didn't pan out. Baseball bat across the head. I heard it, guys. Don't worry. I'm following along. I'm just trying to mix beverages and have some times. Swing away. Swing away. Mel Gibson's famous words. I just saw Mel Gibson on an interview like 2 hours ago, live. Spittle. Oh, this is the attack. This is the kill hit. Kill hit. Natural 19, and we have killed a can. One can is killed, guys. That is the end of that. And neither cat moved. I thought one of them would move. Neither cat moved. I think they've gotten used to my loud mouth. It's Chunk. Up, I think I hear Jesse and Robbie coming home. I hear them. I hear them. I hear the train a blowing. It is still laughing on the ground. I'm going to close that door real quick, guys, while I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm right here. I'm right here, everybody. I just wanted to close the door because Jesse and Robbie are coming home from dinner. They may have had some beverages, and I don't want to have me screaming my face off. R.I.P. Will Smith. I saw that right before I started the stream. He retired from the academy, and I am going to be the next Fresh Prince. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Laura is still trending. I love it. I like it. Oh, I might have screamed too loud on the mic. I'm sorry. Look at this little dude behind the pole over here. I love how their armor class actually a tie loses. I like when a tie loses, unless it's gambling. If it's gambling, I don't like when a tie loses. My God, they are suffering some damage, guys. I saw that earlier at the same time I saw Laura trending to her hair. Tending to her hair. Trending for her hair. Guys, there is going to be, I mean, at some point, do you get long-term damage? I don't think it is a case. But at some point, do you get long-term damage from, like, say you just, like, get the shit beat out of you every battle, down to, like, unconsciousness. Say every battle you go unconscious. At some point, does that have damage long-term? It's still laughing. It's still laughing. I love it. This is like everything. Lucas, what is up? Hello, Lucas. Lucas, did you just get here? Hey, guys, I'm late. Yeah, you just did get here. Patrick Abbott, not in Matt's game, but you can. Patrick, I feel like you're new, man. Welcome, Patrick. Patrick, are you new? If so, welcome. Subscribe if you haven't. I always notice new names, and I feel like if you have talked before, it was not as much as others. But maybe you were in before. There's some rules that allow the lingering injuries, but by default, they're all rejuvenating. See, I would be so aggressive. If I knew I could always... If I knew I could always... Like, that's why in games, I was always so aggressive. Because in my mind, at some point, you could always heal. You could always come back. It's a game. In the sense of a game. I would play games so much differently if it was like life and death. But being it's a game, you play things a little more risky. It's gambling. Oh, whatever you want to do in this moment. Whoa. Oh, he's going to get a bad roll, isn't he? Sam is going after. Ah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are they going to get there? I'll come back to the chat in a minute, guys. Are they going to get to the cart? Oh, I feel like that's. All right. Merciless Mercer. Oh, that's not far. 30 feet. I could throw that far easy. Uh, uh. Oh my God, this is not good for not at all. This is not good for not. No shit. The little kitties over there. Yes, let's please do this. Sorry, guys, if he will figure it out eventually. He means besides death. Well, I'm going to go back in a second. Am I missing something? It's like, or I almost want to read the chat, but I'm afraid if I'm not missing something. Spider sense. Uh, we'll have the duplicate go over. I know not really directed at there, just adding on for Jay's sake. Yeah, the kitties are literally beating on the door if you hear them. That's what that noise is. One's trying to get in, one's trying to get out. Natural 20. We were saying the characters can get killed, so it's like life or death. You should get them armor and weapons. That would be hilarious. Oh, shit. Uh, oh my God. Did we know that? Did we know that her duplicate can cast spells? I know they established in the last part that they couldn't move the duplicate, but I forget if we saw the duplicate cast a spell. I think the duplicate did, but I forgot it did, and I thought when it couldn't move, I assumed it couldn't cast spells. They're basically gods. She did it with the frog. Yeah, the cats. The cats literally were banging to get in and out. And then they both ran away and they opened up the door. So now the door's wide open and the cats ran away. The devil toad. All right, guys. I feel like the break is coming up soon. I feel like we've been going about an hour. Look at Bo. Bo is like so like Molly's there. Oh my God, they're so close, but I feel like they're just gonna miss. Oh my God, they've like totally looted everything. Our Knoll patch. Like, I mean, we probably made some money, but we took some damage. I mean, we could recover. It was worth whatever happened, but here we are. Don't blow my cover. Regular Knoll patch. There is many cat D&D games, I promise you. The glaive. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Look at this shit. Hit. Well, yeah, 17. Someone's going down. Oh, he's down. Oh my god. I knew someone was going down. There's too much damage coming. Oh my god. Bo? Or Molly? Probably Molly. Yeah, there you go. Molly. Molly's, yeah. Oh my god. 21 piercing damage. He's going to kill Caleb. Caleb's one of the lowest. Caleb, I don't even think he has that total. Oh no, that's Molly. What am I saying? I'm looking at Caleb's face. I meant Molly. Either way, Molly's in the. Oh my god. I'm looking at Liam's reaction and I'm thinking it's Caleb. It's Molly. I even said he's going to go for Molly. And then I totally. Oh my god. Oh my god. Molly and not down. We have a Piper down. Not great. Not got messed up this one, man. Not was like, I mean, I appreciate the hang drop from the feetsies with the claws. If I'm not mistaken, Molly and Ford have the highest hit points. So somebody could take like that was almost like a one hit takedown to the highest person. I'm pretty sure Caleb would have went down in one hit by that. This is how quickly it can all go to shit. Yes, I see this. Molly goes down again. It has become a pattern. But my God. Rule of three. It'll probably be funnier next time. Jesus. I mean, that was good, but damn. I dig the aggressiveness of that, but I love bows and arrows. I love archery. I love ranged weapons that aren't guns and cheating in my mind. I mean, guns are still aiming and stuff. You know what I mean? Like blowing shit up. That's the break. Little break, guys. Should I watch some of this? Now nobody could go down if the healer have no spell slots left and the party have no healing potions. Should I watch this, guys? Daniel a day I shall have to check this out. Oh, that's Marion. No reason to watch. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna mute this. We're still on. I'm gonna mute that. I'm gonna go beyond this. Let's see where it restarts. I'm gonna restart it. I'm talking to you guys. Fan art has spoilers. I will skip all the fan art. Let's see what happens here. All right, I think I'm right there. We're gonna take a minute. Ready? I'm gonna reset the timer. Reset the timer to, what do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, now I gotta go back and read it. Oh, 3:12:40. That's what I'm gonna set it for. 3:12:40. So here we go. 3:12:40. And I think there's only like set time. Whoa, did it go? Oh, I have to stop it first. Stop and then set. All right, there we go. That is going to be the new time, guys. New timestamp, please. That is the new timestamp. I feel like that will be there once I have it updated. Let's see. Did it go down or did I pull it up? Maybe I pulled it up too high. Let me go here. Do. Is that right? Maybe I pulled it up too high and I didn't realize. No reason to now nobody can go down, blah blah blah. 3:12:40. Yeah, 3:12:40. I think we're good. Maybe I gotta drop it a little. I'll drop it a little more. That is what we're gonna start at, guys. And I think I might be mistaken, but there can't be more than like 20 or 25 minutes. So everyone so far, guys, did I miss anything? Fill me in, because I'm trying to read the chat. I'm trying to engage with you guys. I'm trying to watch at the same time. From what I understand, I mean, there's nothing to really understand. We took down a lot of gnolls. There was a lot of gnolls. When we focused on what was going on once they started bailing, there was a lot of gnolls. They were all fleeing. There was a lot more going on than we thought. And then when we pursued them, we literally got just immediately taken down. Not died. Molly died, unconscious, what have you. But Ford is very close. Ford was close to death. Bo was pursuing. I mean, I feel like everybody was didn't Jester get shot in the stomach? I don't even remember what happened to Caleb. We all suffered damages quick. Jay, do you watch the intro to each episode by yourself or just skip to the beginning of the game? If you're skipping it, you are missing some comedy gold. Jeff Lund, I do usually watch it and then I will record from where it starts, but the last one or two, I don't think I did. Yo, so Jay, while you might be tempted to throw yourself headlong into every single battle with zero concern for your safety or your safety of the party, but Matt would start punishing you hard. Okay, so it's one of those. I get what you're saying. Battles are pretty straightforward. They were all pretty close to getting down. This was not a fight designed to be won just yet. Always watch Sam's ads. Yes, I figured so much. I figured it's like role-playing games. I've said this in other episodes where there are certain battles you're just not made to win. I mean, there are certain battles in Super Nintendo role-playing games, I remember, where no matter how much you tried or how much you prepared, you're made to lose. You're supposed to lose. So I totally get what's going on there. Marion Ravenwood likes cats. That was about it from the chat, I think. I am going to... Everyone sync up. I'm going to just go get a Red Bull. I want to get a Red Bull because I've almost killed all my things. I want to get a water and a Red Bull, take a real quick pee break, if that's okay with everybody. I appreciate that we really didn't lose a whole lot of people at 10 o'clock, but I think a lot of you probably want to jump over there. So if I come back in 2 minutes, you'll be able to watch the last 20 minutes and still go watch the last hour of Critical Role. So let's go take a 2-minute break, guys. We're going to take a 2-minute break, sync up your things. Willings, Winning. Oh, winnings. Sync up your videos to this, and then we're going to come back. We're going to do it. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. All right, guys. Here comes Sammy. We got Sammy coming in here. Come here, Papa. Come here. Oh, he knows I'm gonna show him off on camera. He doesn't want. Oh, here he goes. There you go. You can see him up on the shelf. Easier that way. There we go. Would you like to come here? Sammy looks like such a. Oh. Ready? Here we go. Oop. There's Sammy. So everybody sync up your. Oh, see, he hates it. He hates being like on things. He's too big. He's like too big to settle in. Coco just like lays down. Sammy's just too big of a cat. He sleeps with me every night. He's just too big. Oh. All right. Well then, there you go. There's Sammy for you. Sorry about that, Sammy. That is Sammy, guys. Sammy is just massive. When I got him, he was around 30 pounds. Now he's a lean, mean fighting machine. He's killed 3 people since I've trained him. I had to just close. He's not one for a camera. He's not a camera guy. Sammy is Jay as a cat. Yes. Sammy is like, he doesn't want to be bothered. He's very aggressive. He's killed 3 people today. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. I have killed 3 people with this thumb. See, there we go. See, we understand. My oldest kitty was a small fluff ball and now is huge. Cheese and crackers, meowder, I love it. This thumb. I don't know if that's from something, but I like it. You guys, I feel like some of you know some things I don't know, but I feel like we all get everything. Sam? Oh, same? Someone just said, na. Is that like Caddyshack? Na. We can't see the shelf, LOL. Yeah, I know. I got to get a camera for over here. Jesse cleaned up the room real nice recently, and I could put a camera in the corner over here, and there is now a shelf where cats can easily perch. And then, I mean, things are going to change. We're going to do things. I don't think it looked like this last week. Did this room look like this last week? Because Jesse did a couple rearranging things in here. I feel like this is the first week it looked like this, but maybe it was last week. The kitty cam. So anything I need to know before we finish, guys? We're going to sync up 3 hours, 12 minutes, 40 seconds, and we'll talk more at the end. You guys, Samwise the Brave. You guys let me know when you're ready. And like I said, we'll start, and then we'll finish up, and we'll still talk at the end. Of course, as always. So let me know when you're ready. And if there's anything I need to know. Did I miss anything? Like I said, Ratatouille. I've never seen Ratatouilleville. I've never seen Ratatouille. The animated movie. I know the tale. I get it. Like, I mean, I don't get it completely, I guess. I'm assuming there's a mouse that watches a French chef and becomes a French chef or something like that. That's what it seems like. Either way, it's a mouse or a rat at Ouie that cooks. I see that Lace Up Hockey is here. I don't know when you came in, my friend. You must have just joined, right? Did I miss you? You and the dude JB are the moderators. I said it to earlier. I said to earlier. I said to everyone earlier that you guys, we had our chat and you guys are moderators. The dude's been controlling the situation, but Lace Up Hockey, just so all of you guys know, the dude JB and Lace Up Hockey are helping me with the chat. So much respect and thanks to them. And we're going to start in 5 hours. No, we're going to start in like 2 minutes. Lace Up Hockey just got here, fell asleep, just woke up. No problem, my friend. Now you see there are wrenches next to your names. You are now upgraded to a wrench. I know that looks like big deal, but you're wrench holders now. Sounds amazing. The dude abides. All right, guys. Thumbs up me. Sync up. 3 hours, 12 minutes, 40 seconds. We're going to start. We'll talk more at the end. I am down to... This is the end of the Smirnoff. I am going to pour the rest of the Smirnoff into this can. But now, oh, I can't fit it. I got to drink a little bit. Oh, no, I can. I could just fit it. There we go. That is the end of the Smirnoff, guys. So we've killed 2 jumbo seltzers, a Smirnoff, and now I got a Red Bull because I got to edit after. We got to always edit. We always got to edit. And this is, I didn't have to drink it, but look how high the drink is now. And now it's almost purple because I added a little Red Bull to it. And I needed that. So here we go. All right. We're going to do the 3, 2, 1 countdown. Like and subscribe if you haven't. And we'll finish this out right now. We're probably, my guess, I said it before, we're probably going to start counting up bodies, getting our gold, healing our people, and figuring out what the frig just went on. So here we're going to do it. This is my preferred vodka. 3, 2, 1. What is the preferred? Tito's. I said Tito's is my preferred. Tito's good. I mean, that's honestly, if I had to pick one, that's my go-to. I mean, I'll drink anything, but Tito's is what I'll buy if I buy it. Ate too much chocolate. I'm going to sleep. Marion Ravenwood, you have a glorious night. Thank you for joining. Something clever about mixing stimulants and depressants. Something clever. Something clever. All right. I know you all thumbs up already. Keep thumbsing up. Knuckin' Futz is here. Sorry I'm late. I saw that. I just forgot to grab something over here, guys, but I could reach it with my mic on. So here we go. I'm coming over. Making my way downtown. Oh, see, that's like a thing. Same JB drinking. JB drinking it now. Jim Beam. What is JB? Jim Beam. We got some Jimmy B. Here we go, guys. I just got to load my pipe for the next 20 minutes. I forgot I brought new stuff in, but you know. Making my way. JD. We got Jack Daniels. We got Jimmy B. There's a fine line between stupid and clever. Making my way. Hockey, mainly our only job, will be banning people, so don't like the video, so remember to hit it. Something clever about something. What am I thinking of? Something blue. Something blue. Something blue. What is that from? What am I thinking? Something's in my head. Something blue. Guys, I'm hitting a point. All right, ready? We're gonna do this. And you all thumbs up me already. I drank too much last weekend and I can't do it again to myself. Callisto Warrior Queen, don't do it. You're killing me. D, do you know what I'm talking about? Something blue. Oh my God, UHF, Michael Richards. Is it something blue? I think it's something blue. It's when Michael Richards is in the custodial closet. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Everyone's ready? Like and subscribe. And here we go. I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. I'm going to take a sip, even though I am the king of procrastination. We've got it all on UHF. Yes, we do. Like where I'm going to go for it. It's McGuigan, right? McGuigan. I'm remembering what you wrote. McGuigan. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we are. We're back in. We're back in. I just want to make sure. He's talking too long. He's talking too long. Unlike and unsubscribe. The whole chat disbands and I my channel just crashes. I like it. Daniel O'Day. I like it. The armored individual. This dude better pay us. That's all I know. Better pay us our goddamn money, right? Jump into the fray. How about you pay us our goddamn gold? That's why we jumped in the fray. I love it. I love it. Jester, of course, as she cuts off the ears. That is amazing. Yes. That is exactly how I pictured it from her. I did it all for the people. Can you help me with this one? Cutting off ears, doing your thing. Oh my God. Laura's great. I knew it was going to happen, but so much better than I imagined. Makes it a point to tell them, yep, it's all about the people as she cuts off ears. Oh, timer's off. My bad. It's on. I just didn't click it. There you go. There you go. There you go, guys. My bad. 12? All right. I'm down. 12 ears. That means 6 bodies. He's saying we didn't kill them all, but we killed a majority of them. We killed at least 4 or 5. Maybe all 6. Maybe all 6. That wasn't me. That was Lord Briarwood. $12 years through. Oh my God, we're gonna get 360 gold. 360 gold. That's friggin' awesome. $360 gold. That's all I friggin' can think about right now. The things we could buy, I think. Can we buy a lot? Let's go pay off some of Gustav's debt. Let's go back. They were undead, right? I'm like, I question it, but like, I'm assuming we got to assume they're undead. I question it. Like, what if it's something else? The bestial lifestyle. Some were undead. Some were undead, yes. Okay. Jeff works for me. Thanks for letting me know, Ace. The dude, just Ace is good. What is going on? I'm thinking so. I'm thinking they eat the bodies because they literally were throwing bodies on carts. Something's up. Something's like, well, obviously something's up. They don't do this. Yeah. What? All right. Let's deduce what is going on. There's elven. I don't know. Am I thinking too much about this? There's an elven person here. There's elves trying to teach Bo. Is there some kind of underlying plot where the elves know that there's like gnolls or creatures uprising? Am I thinking like too way deep into this? She'll need a really nice backpack to hold all of them. Yes. She can buy like 600 beer. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Def thinking over there. Okay. Indigor, I hear you. Like, that's what I was kind of thinking what she just said. Why are they so hungry? Why are they like they're ravenous? Like, they're just like, is it aggressiveness? Is it. That's so. I'm trying to think based on what we've already encountered, but like, I can't think of anything. WC toilet, our horse toilet. Oh, I honestly, I'm not gonna kid, guys. I thought WC was gonna be goner at this point. I thought like it was just gonna be like dead from exhaustion or like attacked by some rando. Yeah. Whew. Something is making them behave differently. They are behaving differently. All right. This reminds me of Vox Machina when they put us up in that place in Iman, right? Similar, somewhat similar. It's like when Amon they put us up there, they're like, here's a little place you can go journey, but we always had like a place to go back and crash. I feel like it's kind of similar to that situation. They are behaving differently. It's still unknown. Not all elves have each other. Not all knows. Blah, 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 blah. Not all elves know each other. I hear you. Daniel a day, Snuffy357. I'm just trying to see if I see any new names. Generally speaking, you're unlikely to know the cause of mystery 30 seconds after inciting of an incident. I gotcha. I know, I jump right into shit. I mean, I get what the hiking Viking's saying. He's saying, assume that like 30 seconds after you hear something, you can't do it. I just like to spitball my theory immediately after. And I'm not saying the hiking Viking doesn't realize that, but it's nice to know that obviously there's a building process. Bryce. All right. So is Bryce going to be like a staple for the next arc? Groot. It's like Groot. Groot. The Crown. The Crown. Vox Machina now own the whole keep, basically the land of lordship. There's just some lodging for a few nights. Yeah, okay. I gotcha. Laura's got it. Boom. Yeah, I already knew it. See, Laura got it too. I knew right away. Guys, my thing is math. I don't know if it's the gambler in me or the businessman in me, but when it comes to math, I could talk like the worst grammar you ever heard, but you make a deal with me and I'll know the amount of money you owe me within 5 seconds. She's even got the split figured out, which I also did, but I didn't think we'd go there. It's the gambler. I don't know. I mean, like, literally, like, I'm not even kidding you. I didn't tell you guys. I knew the split, but I didn't know how they'd split it, and I didn't want to assume that they got more than others. I might take a trip to Atlantic City this week. I haven't been to Atlantic City in probably 10 years plus, like maybe 8 years. I might go. I might take a week and go to Atlantic City. Fair. Uh, I love it. Love it. Uh, The Broad Barn. The Broad Barn. They're all writing down. Sam's like, what did you say? Borgata is the only nice one? Borgata, you in? Borgata, you in? Uh, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. I like Bryce. What do I know Bryce from? Bryce was in something I've seen I was gonna say Red, but I don't know about Red. What? Wait. A salty looking dwarf. A salty looking dwarf. Oh, a salty. Oh my god. I literally was going so deep into Ford with the salty. He's salty like I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, guys. I apologize. I thought like salt water. Like, oh my god. I literally was like, picturing like a freaking Davy Jones gnome. No kings? As twin bed as you can get. I used to go to Bryce Canyon in Utah a lot when I lived there. Very beautiful. Bryce Canyon. I don't know what that is. I've never been outside of the tri state area. Well, I have, but very rarely. Don't apologize. Stay on your toes with this campaign. I Vox Machina my drink. It's all purple. Look at delicious. Fast or slow? Yeah. For the night. Uh, 3 silver. We just made 400 gold. We're rich, dude. There you go. Boom. I don't want to brag and I don't want to like be that guy, but here's some gold. We just almost died. Almost died. One takes up an additional 2.5 feet. Anise. Anise. I call it anise. Sip and grin. Herbal. Uh, yes, sore and beaten is Tanis. What is Tanis from? Sideways. One takes up about Molly is a generous one. Sounds like he's drinking fantasy absinthe. Yeah. I knew it was going to end soon. I was like, somewhere along these lines, we're ending. Anything I should watch here, guys? I'm going to watch for a minute. You guys let me know if there's anything I shouldn't necessarily need to watch. Molly having a mild nervous breakdown after almost dying. Abner. Abner. Abner's from what? Abner Ravenwood. Abner Ravenwood. Abner. Yes, that is from Crystal Skull. Letterkenny is one I've never seen. Sorry I'm late, folks. Can I pull up a chair? Dave Chandler, you damn well better pull up a chair. Cheers to Dave Chandler. We're doing a cheers to Dave Chandler, everybody, because he is late to the chat, but we always welcome. Nine. All right, we're done with the chat. Done with the chat. That was the video. They just signed off, so let me go. Guys, if you just jumped in, like and subscribe. I just want to adjust the windows here. We're going to take away the clock. Take away the clock. We could take away that, I guess. I'll go back to this. We'll focus that down there. We'll take care of that. This is just me taking care of business. All right, we're We're pretty much there, guys. Cheers, Dave Chandler. Letterkenny is hilarious. I've had a lot of people tell me Letterkenny is hilarious. Let me just make sure. Wait, Letterkenny. Is Letterkenny the one with... I can't remember his first name, but Ribisi. Sabarabara Ribisi. The guy from Gone in 60 Seconds. Is that Letterkenny? Or am I thinking of something else? Because I think that's Letterkenny. I just can't think of his first name. The brother, Nicolas Cage's brother from Gone in 60 Seconds, something Ribisi. Phoebe's brother in Friends. I think that's the same guy. Late to the chat, blah, blah, blah. Alex Villalobos. Raiders, J Raiders. How are you liking the Mighty Nine campaign so far? Loving it. Giovanni Ribisi. Yes, Giovanni Ribisi. I was like, I cannot remember his name. Giovanni Ribisi. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's Is that Letterkenny? Or am I thinking of something else? I feel like I'm thinking of like a different show. Letterkenny. Giovanni Ribisi is in a show. I feel like that's Letterkenny, right? I've never seen it, so I can't tell for sure. He was Saving Private Ryan. Yes, in Saving Private Ryan, he's the guy that's guts explode and he's like, blah, 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 blah. That guy. So awesome. First stream for me. Liked, subscribed, yada, yada, yada. But I got to go because I just passed midnight here and I'm in need of some food. Dan, appreciate everything. Appreciate you coming here. We'll be here every week. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, some things are off the handle, but we try to upgrade them and do different things each time. So thank you for joining, Dan. You have a good night and enjoy your food. Pretty sure you're thinking of a different show. What's the weirdest, craziest theory in your head right now? For this, for what's going on right now, I'm going to take a sip of a drink. I don't think he's on Letterkenny. The hell is the show I'm thinking of? Somebody must know. I know it's not Letterkenny, but now I feel like it's a show like Letterkenny, and he's the guy. Somebody in here knows. It's one of those making fun of and loving Canadians. It's on TV show on Crave. Yeah, it's something. I'm thinking of something else. Anyway, craziest theory right now. Why don't you just watch it? Thanks for the sub, Ace. I'm going to have to create my public playlist some more. All right, here is my theory right now. I have to assume that there was a lot of gnolls around and they're loading bodies and sacking the village. I have to assume, like, all right, I don't want to sound like I'm following along with what is already happening, but there's mind control going on. We already saw that there is, I mean, in the sense of Travis. Travis mind controlled this gnoll. So I don't want to immediately assume there's mind control going on, but something's going on with these gnolls, and the gnolls are robbing shit, and for some reason they're ravenous. Like they need to eat lots of shit, and I don't know why. I don't know how that is. I feel like that's not something that should be as important as other things, but I feel like we're building towards something that is going to get like bigger and bigger. So I don't know. Right now, that's where I'm going. You know, we can't help you, right? Yes, I don't want you to help me, but D, yes, I know you can. We can only answer questions that you don't spoil. D, I 100% agree, and you are right, and I don't want to know, but this is where my mind's at, because McGuigan, I think that's what it is, asked. But I think, I don't know. I mean, unless there is some superior gnoll, like some very advanced gnoll somewhere that is controlling everyone, which isn't the case. That's not the case. They're not doing that. They're not having like some like super mega powered gnoll that's controlling everybody. If that's the overlying plot of it all, then damn me, because I don't think that's the case. But I feel like somebody is manipulating creatures of lower intelligence, aka gnolls. I'm not trying to make fun of gnolls. I'm sorry if any of you are gnolls out there, but I feel like somebody is trying to use creatures of lower intelligence to formulate some sort of plan. Gnollzilla. Yes, Gnollzilla. And therefore, we're seeing gnolls raiding Allfield. Now, we already know from previous episodes, Allfield is smaller than Tristanwald, which was the town we were just in prior in this other arc. So I am picking up, guys. You got to admit that I do know what is happening as far as the towns and the names and stuff. I try to pick up on all this. So Allfield is smaller than Tristanwald. Tristanwald is where we just were. That's where we did this whole last 4-episode arc. And now we walk in and they're setting this freaking town on fire. People are dying by the dozens, maybe the hundreds. I don't know. And why? Why is that happening? I mean, I'm assuming this is just setting us up and building us up to what we have to see and do in Zadash. But, I mean, for this to happen, I feel like we couldn't have avoided it. I feel like we needed to see this. We couldn't have avoided it. We had to go into Allfield. We had to see devastation at an epic level. Why are there undead gnolls? Like, there's not just gnolls. There's undead gnolls, which means something else is going on. Unless, am I just to assume that undeadness is supposed to be expected in this world? Do undead things just like come around all the time? Jay needs his own corkboard with red string. I think I do. Honestly, obviously, you guys know I just saw this for the first time. So I'm trying to formulate a plan in my mind while I'm on the fly. But I don't know. I just feel like for there to be... First off, I need to know that. You guys let me know. Is it common and normal to have undead? Undead things exist, yes. So it's completely normal. Thank you, Indigor, or whoever said that. Undead things are common. This means blah, 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 blah. Dave Chandler said that. All right. So if it's to be expected that undead things can exist in this world, then I can't think that's out of the realm of possibilities that would happen in a raid or something like that. But why are these gnolls doing this? Like, why? Like to me, maybe I poked myself in my own eye. To me, I'm thinking why. I'm thinking gnolls are really dumb. You guys you have to correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm thinking gnolls are really dumb creatures. They're like savage, aggressive, dumb creatures. So if that's the case and they're dumb and they're savage, then I have to assume that if they're doing what they just did, they have to be being controlled by something. Or led by something, or maybe the Grandmaster gnolls are more powerful and knowledgeable and know what's going on than others. Maybe. But, it still doesn't mean anything. Some are, others aren't. Yeah, stupid, dumb. Not necessarily normal, but they are known to exist in the world. In D&D campaign, every table is different. Some settings, they are very common, others not, just like magic, blah, blah, blah. I swear I read a comment on the Sunday video about gnoll biology and undead gnolls are just part of the gnoll cycle. I think Indigor, not really dumb, just very tribal. They're all dumb, but that's the trope. For gnolls, not common, but not completely unheard of. It's still unusual. All right, so that's kind of what I thought as like a generalization of everything. So I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to look. I'm going to have to read up on this. I'm going to have to see what's going on in this world. But I'm digging what's going on. We end episode 5 kind of on a very yes, we saw devastation and violence and everything else. But we kind of ended on, all right, we're on to Zadash. And we kind of got to know what's going on. We're beaten. And let's not discount the beating we took. We took a beating. Half our crew, not half, but close to half our crew got a severe beating from all this shit. So we have to not maybe jump into aggressiveness in battle without knowing what we're dealing with. Maybe, I guess. But at the same token, I dig that we are on that level because that's how I'd play. I'd be all in their face aggressiveness. And I feel like the fact that what would happen? You guys let me know this. What would happen if we all just ran in headfirst aggressiveness and all of us went unconscious, so to speak? What happens then? Is that endgame? What if we all die? Like unconscious, whatever you want to call it. What if we all die? I think I've asked this before, but like what happens then? Total party kill, game over. It's called total party kill. All right, everyone's on the same page. So that is a thing. I figured there'd have to be some kind of thing like that. That is called total party kill. If all of you die, then the start again with all. Really? Damn. We don't talk about that possibility. That is what is specifically called a total party kill, and they would recall characters. I have to pick a destiny to save us all. Campaign 3, new characters, new story. That is crazy. All right, so that is a thing. That's what I was thinking. Like, what would you do? The heroes saved a town and have a new mystery to solve. Wire Knolls wreaking havoc. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what the overlying thing is. They have pack tactic, skill when working together. They're better than alone. Pack tactic, skill when working together. All right, I dig that. Lace-a-Pocky. I missed you, Lace-a-Pocky, a.k.a. I don't know, a.k.a. I mean, that's not a.k.a. That's just bad. That's just improper use of words by me. The story can continue, but that's up to the DM, blah, blah, blah. Okay. We're all caught up. Guys, I appreciate everything. We're going to talk for another... It's 11:15. We got through all that roughly quickly. I'm used to like being like after midnight. We're going to talk till 11:30. I'm setting a time. Sorry I was sleeping starting. No, Lace-a-Pocky, you got your life, man. You got your own life. I understand. We're going to talk till 11:30. So everybody in the chat, that is the timeline for us. I added some Red Bull to my drink only because I'm going to stay up and edit videos. I got some edios to vidit. I got some videos to edit. If you specifically go unconscious, not die, you could all end up in jail or left with no possessions, whatever the DM chooses. It's one of those things I want to be like, has that happened? But that would be like a massive spoiler being there's only 3 campaigns. So don't tell me any of that. Rebel does give you wings, David Chandler. The Jazz, the mighty Dunlop pick of destiny for proper rock and roll that could save everyone. Marion Ravenwood, what does that even mean? All I could take out of that is the pick of destiny, and now I kind of want to watch it. Jack Black, the pick of destiny. It is a good one. It's one of those things. I almost was going to say a great film. I don't know what you'd call that. Is it a great film? I enjoy it, but it's like, I feel like it's like one of those films, like you got to have that kind of feel. Red Bull gives you wings. The dude, JB, glad he grabbed you as my other suggestion. Lace-a-Pocky, you came in clutch with that one as well. Yes. Lace-a-Pocky, the dude, JB, everyone, this is a cheers to the two of them. The dude, JB, came in the beginning, but Lace-a-Pocky suggested him, so they're both equals. No one is better than another. How dare we even suggest such things, Jay? I will lash everything in my room. Cheers. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. He called the Jazz 3 Dunlop is the brand. Oh, cheers to the dude JB and Lace-a-Pocky. Cheers. Will you do Eldermancy soon? Alex, I just hit the microphone. I'm a piece of shit. It's totally possible, and sometimes if it would really suck to have TPK and nobody in the group wanted to restart the DM, could work it out. So I get what you're saying. So we've been party knockouts, even campaign in my live party. I just punched the mic 4 times because I am a fool. Don't go Eldermancy. Right now, we'll see what happens. One day we're going to do it. I figured once I realized how far we do have to go in this journey, I figured we will wait on things like Eldermancy and stuff. We'll wait till we build an audience. How about that? When we start hitting concurrent 100 views, like viewers, 100 of persons, people, you know what I'm saying? Then we'll start doing that. But I feel like I don't want to get like ridiculously drunk on a stream until I need to, even though I probably have done that already. Drinking out of a mason jar as a Tennessean. I'm proud of you, sir. Dave Chandler. That's right. Dave Chandler is from Tennessee. We've seen that before. I'm pretty sure Dave Chandler said so. Alex Villalobos, he will, but we should stop him from it. Drinking out of a mason jar. Don't do eldermancy. Cheers. I'm just trying to catch up in reverse. Anywho, guys, is there anything I'm missing? Because tomorrow is Saturday, so I'm probably going to either Saturday night or Sunday morning watch episode 6, part 1, get it out on the channel, have it to you guys. Jack Daniels land for Marion Ravenwood. Is there anything I'm missing or should know? Because if not, then we're probably going to cut this in about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to tomorrow or Sunday morning jump in. The only reason that didn't happen today is because you're competing with CR directly. Yes, honestly, that is right. You guys were telling me, and they're on right now. So just to get a couple dozen people is something, I guess. I'm moving to the East Coast. What's the name of the arcade in case I ever... Alex, 8 on the Break. Denellen, New Jersey. If any of you guys want to look it up, 8 on the Break in Denellen, New Jersey is the arcade that I run. And it has been there for like 40 years. Still curious about your Ford Dreams theory. All right. I'm going to talk about the Ford's Dream theory. 8 on the Break. Yeah, just how Marion Raven would put it. Not specifically, just enjoy and learn as it goes. I'm going to smoke one last time. All right. Here's my Ford theory. I mean, did we get an age on Ford? If we did, then let me know while I'm ranting right now. And this will probably come close to ending the stream. But this is important. The Ford theory. My theory is, and you guys tell me anything I might need to know. Here we go. I think that Ford, I mean, he's got his Hexblade curse move where he does some kind of thing. All right. We saw that what is it called? The falchion wasn't there. It is part of him. So now the falchion is part of him. It is something that looks like it is at the bottom of the sea. There is salty waterness going on. He is forming it together almost like the creatures in Davy Jones's locker in whatever Pirates movie that was. There are so many Pirates movies. What was it? Pirates of the Caribbean. Was it Davy Jones's locker? Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know. It was something like that. Davy Jones's locker, the Kraken. I don't know. Either way, that's what it's reminding me of, which means to me that I think that Ford, he keeps talking about how he is he had something to do with sea shit. He was on a boat. He was doing things on the sea. I think Ford either sold his soul to some sort of darkness and he sacrificed the crew or whatever, and they gave him some sort of power. And deep down inside, maybe he's supposed to harbor this guilt, or maybe he is even supposed to bring more bodies. So he constantly morphs with his sword and then gives like souls to this darkness that he traded his soul for, or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Ford is in his early 30s. Dead Man's Chess. Yes, Dead Man's Chess. Ford is in his late 20s, early 30s. No, not at the point. His age is somewhere in the late 20s, early 30s. A Ford on a boat. He is such a thing. Wait, is such a thing possible? I don't know. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's like a Dead Man's Chess type thing where he sold his soul or basically had to do what he had to do to survive and it resulted in him making some sort of sacrifice with some dark spirit, and now even though he's being assisted in battle, it's like almost like a Percy thing where it's being done for evil means or purposes. That's where my mind's going. Damn, we really do need to get Jay a cork board. Nice theory, Jay. I like the thought process. Pepe Sylvia. Warlocks, man. Warlocks. Pepe Sylvia. It's... Who is it? Who is it? Who is the receptionist? It all goes well about a month. Dave Chandler, I got it. I got the reference. Warlocks are so much fun. Daniel O'Day, just worse. Just worse. It's all worse. Can we talk about the mail? Let's talk about the mail. This doesn't spoil, but the dreams get interesting. Pepe Sylvia. Of course, it's Pepe Sylvia. But guys, I think I'm going to end it now, maybe. I feel like it's a good place to end it. Carol. Yes, Carol. Carol in HR. I was going to say, I'm like, who the hell is it? Carol in HR. I think I'm going to end it now, guys. It's a good place to end it. Unless anybody has anything I should or need to know before I jump into episode 6. If you think I'm going down the right road and things are smooth, then we're good. If not, then I'll call you all out by name. We'll have a little salute and have a cheers, and then we'll call it a day. But I'm going to read through the rest of the chat. We're going to see, and then we'll go from there. Right now, we got Carol in HR. Jay, do you plan on playing D&D anytime soon? Sorry if you already answered this. Lucas, I have not answered that yet. I do have a friend at the arcade who is a DM and said if you ever want to start and get into it, let me know. So I can do it. I do have that option. And he already does it for like other things, multiple DM stuff. So I do have that option and I will do it soon, but I haven't yet. Daniel O'Day, thanks. I'm not sure if I'm proud of myself or ashamed. We're talking about something else up top. Warlocks or something. I don't know. I missed something maybe. Oh, we're talking about a reference earlier. Had a good one, man. Thanks for the stream. Ray is also a DM, no? Ray is. My brother is, yes. I just haven't seen anything he's done anytime recently. Like, probably it's been like 15, 20 years since I seen my brother DM. If you were to play a class, what would you play? I think I said this before, but if I didn't, and if I did, it doesn't matter. I would be like I feel like I'd be a rogue or a barbarian. I want to be like the super crazy, aggressive rage dude barbarian, but I also like rogues because they're like stealthy, and I feel like I'm kind of both. I don't know if there's such a thing in the middle as a crazy, rageful, stealthy person, because that's kind of the contradictory of everything, but that's what I kind of feel like. Are you live streaming episode 6 tomorrow or just watching and uploading? Tomorrow I'm just putting up part 1 of episode 6 on YouTube, not live stream. Sunday, Monday, give or take, is part 1. Wednesday is part 2. And then Friday's the live stream. Dwarf Barbarian, Dragonborn Paladin. I know that's Paladin. I when we were younger, we used to say Palladian or something like that, and that's why I thought of it. Owl Beer Man. There are a couple episodes where I'm going to recommend switching up your normal upload pattern. The dude, please, if any of you have any recommendations for anything coming up, please do tell. Because sometimes I go into it blind. Well, all the time I go into it blind. And then I'm just like, whoa, something's weird. So yes, please do tell me if you think there's a way I should do things differently. I will appreciate it. Only live on Fridays. Yes, Lisa Pocky, only live on Fridays. Amy France, definitely play if you get the chance. It's a great time, so superior. I started with 3 mostly, but 5e is very accessible if you're new. Good idea. Definitely episode 7. See you all next week. It's definitely a good time to play D&D. Have a good night, Jay. All right, guys, we're going to call it because everyone is bail. We're all going to bail. I said we're going to kick it. Me and Ace can keep up on that. I thought it said Tailspin. I love Tailspin. Talzin does a funny Batman spoof. College of Eloquist Changeling, Pact of the Chain. Starting off, oh my God, we're getting deep into stuff. All right, guys, we will concur. We will concur. I don't think that's right. We will recommence. Let's say we'll recommence. Good night. I'm going to go through the chat real quick. Lasapaki, the Dude JB, obviously moderating everything. Thank you so much. Cheers, Callista Warrior Queen, Daniel O'Day, Patrick, McGuigan. I had to think about it for a second. Alex Phil Lobos, Marion Ravenwood, Patrick, David Chandler. I might say some more than once. Jeff Lindy, Lucas. And I'm trying to see. Indigor. I think I might have caught up to wherever everyone else was. But everybody in the chat. Jeff Lindy is still there. Later, dude. Have a good one. Amy France. Good night. Marion Ravenwood, guitar. Cheers and cheese and crackers. Yes, of course. Cheese and crackers. Love you all. Appreciate it. Thank you. Good night.